Welcome everybody to the Mullet River Sprint Track. It's our inaugural race, the Super 80s Sprints. Let's meet our drivers. Scooter Roundwell from Spirit of 64, driving a 1987 Ford Sierra Cosworth. Lily the Dog of Lily's Boneyard, driving a 1989 Porsche 944 Turbo. Numbskull from Numbskull Racing, driving a 1987 Buick Regal GNX. Bogue from 406 Diecast Racing, driving a 1982 Nissan Skyline R30. Uncle Elvis from Uncle Elvis Racing, driving a 1987 Buick Regal. Jeff Headroom of Zed World Racing, driving a 1986 Ferrari Testarossa. Here's our rules for the day. We're doing 6 laps. Grid rotates clockwise. Points: first place gets 7 points, second place gets 5, and on down. Top 3 in points advances. Like and subscribe. Are you ready for the Super Rad 80s Sprints? Here we go. Lap 1 grid, Lily the Dog and Scooter Roundwell in the front. Bogue and Uncle Elvis in the middle. Numbskull and Jeff Headroom in the back. Here are the cars in the JLH Crafts starting grid. And we're off. Scooter Roundwell takes him to the carousel. Down to the hard left, he's got a good lead. Through Champ's Corner. Bogue tried to make a move at the end there, but I think Scooter Roundwell got it. Let's take a look and see what happened. Uncle Elvis a little slow off the start. Lily the Dog getting squirrely in the carousel. And oh my gosh, Lily the Dog went right off the track. We're gonna have to take a look at that. And then there goes Uncle Elvis as well. Bogue here just drives Lily the Dog right off the track. Scooter spins around going down into the Phil Collins corner. Of course, we call that the Phil Collins corner because sooner or later someone's gonna be up in the air tonight. As you see, Uncle Elvis just does a slide and a little flip right into the parking lot. And here's the finish. Scooter, Bogue, Numbskull, then Jeff Headroom. Let's make sure Lily's okay. Landed on all fours, doing all right there. Here's the grid for lap 2. Lily the Dog and Bogue up front. Scooter Roundwell and Jeff Headroom in the second row. Numbskull and Elvis in the back. Scooter Roundwell has the lead right now with 7 points. Lap 2, here we go. Lily the Dog starting up front. Going through the hard left, got a good lead. Showing some speed here. Scooter Roundwell in second, Bogue in third, and oh, Numbskull almost made it. It's a little bit of an uphill leading to the finish line, so that can kind of mess with you. Let's check the replay. The group is together, head towards the carousel. They get bumper to bumper going down the hill. Scooter takes a spin, and so does Bogue. Oh, there's like a mosh pit here. Everyone just kind of gets spun around after Scooter spun going through the hard left. Kind of slowed everybody down. Uncle Elvis just flips and is almost the exact same space he ended last lap. Jeff Headroom just kind of drives right off the end. No, it's Numbskull that kind of pushes him off the track and just doesn't have enough to get there. He almost doesn't know. So we got a triple DNF there. Let's go to the next lap. Grid 3. Bogue and Headroom up front, Lily the Dog and Uncle Elvis in the second row, Scooter Roundwell and Numbskull in the back, and Scooter still got the lead. And here we go. Bogue's got a nice lead here. Looks like Jeff's right behind him. I think we lost somebody. Bogue takes it with Headroom and then Uncle Elvis right behind him. Let's take a look. Everybody packed together again. Come through. Oh, and Jeff Headroom just slams Lily the Dog right off the track. Just takes a right-hand turn right into her. Says, get out of my way. Scooter Roundwell was challenging Uncle Elvis there, but I think he got kind of freaked out when he saw Lily the Dog go off and just kind of settles for 4th place. So Bogue takes the win, Jeff Headroom second, Uncle Elvis third, Scooter Roundwell 4th, and then Numbskull 5th. We're hoping Lily's okay again. Looks like she's upside down taking a nap, but we know she'll be back. Let's go on to the next lap. Jeff Headroom, Uncle Elvis in the front row, Boog and Numbskull in the second row, Lily the dog and Scooter Ronwell bring up the back, and Boog's our new leader, 1 point in front of Scooter. Here we go. Jeff Headroom taking him into the carousel down to the hard left. Looks like everyone's together. Oh, Uncle Elvis flipped over somewhere and blocked like half the cars. So let's see what happens here. Everyone's together heading down to the carousel. Jeff takes the lead. Uncle Elvis right behind him. Oh, wow. It looked like Jeff Headroom got up on 2 wheels and Uncle Elvis got 2 wheels over the edge of the track and just flipped it into Phil Collins' corner. Jeff Headroom comes around the corner and first gets way up on 2 wheels, but somehow saves it. As Uncle Elvis skips onto the side of the track and just flips it. Now he flips into Phil Collins, he still makes it all the way through Champ's corner, heading toward the finish. It looks like Numbskull's gonna push him right across. And if you look at Lily the dog here, Lily goes from 5th in that last little straightaway to 3rd, getting some much needed points. Here we go again. I tell you, Uncle Elvis got really close to finishing this lap upside down. Nope. So it finishes. Jeff Headroom in first. Bug gets around everybody. Lily the dog gets around everybody for 3rd. And then we got a triple DNF. Lap 5, everybody. Uncle Elvis Numbskull is in the front row. Jeff Headroom and Scooter Ronwell in the second row. Tie for second, by the way. And Boog and Lily the dog bring out the back. Boog still in the lead with 18 points. Here comes Uncle Elvis bringing everyone down to the carousel and down to the hard left. Uncle Elvis through Champ's corner is going to take first place here, but we did lose someone there. Someone took a wild, wild ride. So this is going to be fun to take a look at this and see what happened. Looks like everyone is together down into the carousel. Uncle Elvis and Numbskull get a good lead in front of everybody else. Seems like everyone's doing okay. And suddenly Jeff Headroom just heads off the track on Phil Collins' corner. And see what happened here. Lily the dog getting some payback. Driving Jeff right off the track over by Phil Collins, because you know sooner or later someone's going to end up in the air tonight in the Phil Collins corner. You can see it right here. Push, gone. It's incredible to me that Jeff never rolls, just skids on down. That's some incredible off-road driving. One more look at it. Ends up on the road heading towards the paddock. Uncle Elvis coming around Champ's corner with Numbskull behind him. Scooter Ronwell, then Lily the dog, and then Bug coming in the last. Last lap of this round. Here's the grid. Numbskull and Scooter Ronwell up front. Uncle Elvis, Lily the dog in the middle. 3rd row is Jeff Headroom and the Boog. Boog's in the lead, man. He's got 23 points. He's looking pretty comfortable going into this last round, and I think so is Scooter. There goes Numbskull flipping around, going backwards, but got an incredible lead on everybody. I only saw 4 people actually finish this, so we must have a double DNF. I can see Scooter there. Let's find out what happened. Everybody comes around. It looks like Uncle Elvis gets a little squirrely coming down the hill, and there goes Lily the dog again, right off the edge of the track. You can see Lily the dog, it's Bug and Jeff Headroom beating up on her again, just pushing her right off the track. Uncle Elvis gets turned around going into the Phil Collins corner, but that's not him who flipped over. That was Scooter Ronwell. Uncle Elvis actually straightens it out and actually finishes second going backwards. Check out the air that Scooter got coming out of the hard left. It looked like Scooter was doing pretty well in second place here, but seemed to get it turned around, just heading right into the Phil Collins corner where a lot of action happens. And Uncle Elvis is also sideways there going into the corner, but he somehow straightens it out just in time to miss the flipped over Scooter Onwell. In the meantime, Numbskull is just taken off from the pack. And here they come towards the finish. There's Numbskull, Uncle Elvis, Bug, and Jeff Headroom for the finish. It's going to be interesting for the final points here, but let's make sure that Lily the dog is safe. Yep, she's taking another nap. Scooter looks like he's doing okay too. He'll be fine. Let's look at the results. Bug and Scooter Onwell, 27 and 19 points, take first and second. Jeff Headroom and Numbskull are actually tied. Uncle Elvis and Lily the dog, 16 and 14 respectively. So we got to have a tiebreaker. The fastest time moves on. So we're going to start off with Jeff Headroom and see how he does here. This is in real time. Having a great lap. A 4.9372. Numbskull's got to beat a 4.9372. Also keeping it together. 4.6408. That means Numbskull's gonna be moving on with Scooter Onwell and Bug. And by the way, just so you know, guys, Lily the dog got the fastest lap time with a 4.512 with the fastest lap of the day. She probably would have made it into the top 3 if she would have stayed on the track a little bit more. But unfortunately, some people had it out for her. Thank you, everybody, for hanging in there with me. We're gonna see you when the next group's ready to go. Please like and subscribe. Talk to you soon. We out.